much the entire game. We played a lot of guys, got a lot of different minutes, a lot of opportunities, and I really liked how we sustained it for the most part, almost for 40 minutes. Very unselfish. I like the 8 turnovers. Something we emphasized the last couple of days was taking care of the ball, making a little bit better decisions, sounder decisions, simpler plays is the phrase we kind of were harping on the last couple of days, and we did. I thought we had great performances. I thought Gilbert played probably his best he's played defensively. I thought Nasir played well. Ashton Brad played really solid. Trayvon gave us good minutes. Jonathan. So again, very good job. We obviously played a lot of guys, a lot of different minutes, and 9 guys. I think 11 guys in double figures in minutes. It's pretty hard to do, but they all got their opportunities. They all played well, and for the most part, we get a good, solid team. Just possession by possession, and just tried to grind it out, and it was good. It's a good team, Penn. I anticipate them being at the top of the Ivy League. They're well coached. They run a lot of good sets, and have very good players. Experienced team that is healthy now, and once they get a couple other guys back, I think they will be at the top of the Ivy League. He's done a good job, Coach Allen. So I'm very happy with how we played against a very good team.
Jimmy, you all rebounded them 10-0 over the last 4 minutes of the first half. And can you talk about how that sort of sparked that up?
Yeah, I thought it was our defense first that really led to that, and then I also think our offensive execution was a little bit better, so it let us get some offensive rebounds, took good shots, and all those things lead to the rebounding numbers. We are a good rebounding team, but execution, both offensively and defensively, gives us even better opportunities to rebound. So we did. I thought we finished out that second half, that first half, I should say, John, very well, and played very unselfish, and that was a good stretch for us. That was a big part of that rebounding. But we have to beat people on the boards by big margins, because that's something we really emphasize and really do well.
Jamie, Dante came in and played well again, and you got a lot of big performances by a lot of your reserves. I think this is the second time that your reserves actually outscored your starters this year. Can you just talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you look at the minutes, I mean, Gary only played 13, and Talib played 18, and Gilbert 22, so the minutes were pretty balanced out. Dante played very well. He's been playing very well, and he's such a great kid, unselfish. He's playing better defensively. He's getting more comfortable offensively. He just keeps getting better, and that's what you hope out of sophomores, and it was good to see. But we had a number of guys. I thought J.J. Moore played well. He got some. I thought he was a big part of it. He got some big rebounds, second shot opportunities for us in that run, John, you were talking about, and that was big. Get us going there, because again, they were solid. They weren't going to beat themselves, Penn. They stayed within their stuff. They ran their stuff. They made open shots for the most part, and we had to limit those open shots. So Dante did a very good job. Again, he only played 15 minutes. I mean, we obviously, you play 11 guys at double-digit minutes. It says that everybody's getting an opportunity. We're not really keeping our starters in there at the end of games, and really because our guard situation, Brad and Ashton played a little bit more minutes than the other guys. But Trayvon played very well too, I thought, and it was good. We also good to feel good with him on the floor.
I think about 4 of their first 5 offensive back to the last 2
they beat us on a play that we went through over and over for 3 days, and we just didn't guard it well enough early, and I take blame for it. I guess I didn't get the message across on how we wanted to guard it, and we did as the end of the half came about, and that's where we kind of took it out. That's kind of when we got the run. They tried to run it again, they didn't get it, and cut it off, and got a turnover out of it. So that was a couple, and then Rosen's penetration hurt us too, and we made an adjustment to that. I think that helped some. But eventually we got to just keep the ball in front of us and contain penetration a little bit better. It's something we emphasized this week too. It was better, but it's still not where it needs to be. But he hurt us. Rosen was very good in the first half. He had the 5 turnovers. He ended up with 8, and they just kept going. I mean, we're up 31, and Cartwright's hitting some shots at the end. Rosen keeps driving. They keep going. So I mean, they just kept battling and playing. Didn't say a word, and pressing and just played hard. Great respect for them and how hard they're playing, and they had some injuries last year, but I think this is a team that's going to do very well this year as they go, and again, I anticipate them being at the top of the league.
Jamie, Trey had 6 assists, 1 turnover, and most of the shots he took were, open looks.
Right.
Is his decision making getting better and better?
Yeah, I think so. I think the last couple of games especially, I think he's getting comfortable with, he knows where he's going in, how long he's playing for, his stretches, and so he doesn't feel like he has to, make a play to stay on the floor. We've got our rotation, he understands it, and, there's times where he may play more, but he knows that, he got about what he's going to get tonight. Other times some guys are in foul trouble or other situations, he may play more, but I think just, having a good feel for that. I mean, we need everybody to get to that situation where they understand that it's defense and decision making is really going to is going to be what decides their minutes and how they play. So, we got guys that can score. We need guys that can defend and play without the ball as well.
Jamie, where's Nazir right now? And most of he only had 14 minutes.
Yeah.
A lot of them came during that run. You
Yeah.
seen him,
I thought he played really well. I mean, his numbers were very good. I mean, 14 minutes, and everybody's looking at the stats. You're like, who are you going to write about? I mean, we didn't play him too many minutes, so their numbers couldn't be, too stand out too much, I should say. So I think he's one of those situations. I thought he played really well and just played within himself. Offensive rebounds, stayed around the basket, played pretty good defense for the most part, and against a very good player. Eggleston's a very good player. He played really well. I mean, I think we have a good rotation with him. Talib, we can play Lamar there at that spot. We can play J.J. Richardson there. So we've got a lot of guys, and the reality is that they're pretty young group too. So Nas is a junior, played a lot of minutes as a sophomore, had a great sophomore year. But the reality is that they're continuing to improve because they play hard and they're getting. And they're young, and he's a junior that missed obviously some quality practice time and game time, which is never good for anybody. But again, Dante had a great freshman year, and now he's having even better sophomore year. So it just shows improvement of kids that work hard and are willing to improve. Do the things it takes to improve.
Jamie, when you have so many options, does that have a way of keeping guys on their toes and a healthy competitiveness that keeps everyone sharp?
Well, that's the hope, and it can go, it can be in different ways, but I think these guys are handling it the right way. I mean, there's guys, everybody wants to play more minutes. I mean, every guy wants to play 40 minutes, and you have to understand that. But we didn't play like that. We didn't play like we were hungry for shots. We for the most part, we made good decisions, played unselfish. I thought Brad was very unselfish. I mean, here's a guy that's, just taking 6 shots, 6 assists, got some other ones that could have led to fouls. Just didn't really look for himself in a game that we had a pretty good, substantial lead, 18 at the half. So it really says a lot about him, what a quality teammate and person that he is. And I think that was really evident. I thought most of our guys played that way for the most part. I mean, we were up 18 and a half. We got it up to 31, and you still didn't see guys really hunting shots. Could have executed a little better down the stretch, but had some young guys in there. It was good for the most part. But I thought we played good and unselfish and that's a challenge when you have a pretty good lead when you're up 30 or so against a good team that just kept fighting and fighting, as you can see.